Ticket sales for this one, 49,000 plus. Defending their home turf today, the Texas Rangers here in Arlington. I'm Barry Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crock, our analysts, and we are ready to go. 2K Sports MLB. Here's a glance at Texas's starter. Steve, how's he going to handle these Toronto bats in this game?
I'll send a good lefty to the mound in this ball game here, but this is a great lineup, a lineup that can really beat up even some of the best pitchers in the game. So he's going to have to be on top of his game in order to do it and rely upon that movement on his pitches.
We'll take a moment to look at the Blue Jays lineup. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, Brett Laurie's a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
Collier in the box now. He's leading off the game. Here's a swing and a fly ball. That's foul. And he fouls another one off. The pitch. Fouled away. And he fouls off another one. Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, one away.
Well, 2 strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
Toronto won last night. In charge here in this series, a chance to sweep 3-0 if they can get the win against Texas.
Well, how have they won 5 games in a row? It's really very simple. Great starting pitching, timely hitting, and catching the ball when it's hit to them.
Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. And there it is. That's our first hit of the ball game. He'll hold there at second base. Credit him with a double.
Well, he finds a pitch he can drive, and his hands just fly through the strike zone. Perfect execution at the plate. He's in scoring position with just 1 out.
Descent up at the plate. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it's going to be Guerrero able to glide over. Not much of a problem on that one. Now a chance to see how the Rangers defense looks.
Well, Gary, in a game like this, they need to play solid defense, especially against a lineup that can put the ball in play like this team can.
Epps batting now. Runner on at second base is Laurie. There he goes, headed for third. Boy, that one is stung up the middle. In time for the out. So they pick up a hit, but leave a man at second and fail to score. Bottom half coming right up. Texas will bat. And let's glance at Toronto's starter. Steve, we'll be focusing here on these Texas hitters. What will he be looking at?
Well, it's southpaw on the mound today, and this one is going to have to be on top of his game. But when he's on, he's usually pretty darn.
Swings, lines this one back up the middle. Retiring Guerrero. Here's a chance to show you that lineup for the Rangers.
It's a tough lineup to pitch to because a lot of contact hitters in this lineup. So they have good eye-hand coordination and seem to find a way to put the ball in play.
Got a chance to check out the Blue Jays defensively around the horn.
As you look at this club defensively, it's a team that struggles and ranked in the bottom 5 in the American League, and that really does impact their ability to win ball games. They just give the opposition too many extra base runners, too many extra bases, and too many extra outs.
Sliders in there, no balls and a strike.
He has great rotation on his breaking ball right here, and he hits the perfect spot. The hitter just gave up on it.
The pitch. This one's grounded near third, foul. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
Well, when you see where that pitch ended up and into the hitter, as a hitter, you have to think to yourself, all right, he has to be going down and away with this next one to try to get me to chase.
Changeup just about had him, but it's full now.
Well, that's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. If they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing the other way and do some damage.
Line drive left of the bag and foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
That's a hard-biting curveball right there with great break. Awfully tough to put in play. Swung right through it.
Now let's see how the top hitting teams measured up last season, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Blue Jays. White Sox in second. The Twins third. Rangers fourth. And it's the Yankees, number 5.
Well, I wouldn't want to be a pitcher in this game, Gary. I mean, if you're looking to get through a bunch of quick innings, it might not happen in this one. 2 of the better teams last season in the league in batting average. These guys have the ability to put the ball in play, and when they do, they usually get hits doing it. This is going to be a tough battle for these pitchers here today.
Pulls back on that curveball, takes a strike 0-1. On the way. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
Swung on, hit down the line and left. It has a chance. It is gone. Goodbye, Homer. The Rangers with a big fly. The first run of the ball game. You'll have to get that on the big fly ball and a 1-0 lead.
Texas out in front now, Gary. Good job by the offense taking the lead. Now they want more. Don't let up. When you've got the lead, keep adding to it.
It's going to be Corcoran now.
Well, Gary, as we saw that hitter get hit with the pitch right there, it's just a mechanical issue. He'll get that ironed out a little bit, but I don't think it's intentional, certainly.
Here's the pitch. That one swung on its line. That looks like a single. Make sure to catch this one next Tuesday. We'll be watching the Arizona Diamondbacks playing on the road. They find themselves at Dodger Stadium to take on the Dodgers. We hope you'll be there. Things get underway at 10 Eastern. Coronado in the box. Two men on and two men out. Watches a changeup go by for strike one. Here's the pitch. 0-1 is a slider for a called strike.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter. Gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. Off to a good start here. They put one over in the first. Texas out in front, 1-0. Forecast tonight to be cold. Definitely it's turned out that way. Guest in the batter's box. He'll start us out here in the second. Lined foul towards third. Here's the delivery. This is a swing hit in the air. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss. That's a changeup. Down on strikes, one out.
The K-Cam shows 83 miles per hour and a very straight pitch.
The season's still fresh. Here's the Rangers, what they have coming up. Tonight's game, the last against Toronto. Tomorrow's off. Their homestand continues with another team. The Seattle Mariners. That's a 3-game series. Then there ends that progressive field. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball below the knees, 0-1.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's changeup may be one of the best in the game, Gary. I mean, just so deceptive to the hitter.
Take something off that time, in control with the count now, 0-2.
So as a hitter, when you see a changeup like this, Gary, you really almost have to decide, I'm going to look for the fastball or I'm going to look for the changeup. But it's tough to sit on both pitches.
Swing and a soft grounder towards second. Alonso on to first. That's out number 2. Now a look at the teams who generated the most runs last year, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Blue Jays. The White Sox second. Third, the Yankees. Fourth, the Red Sox. And at number 5, it's the Angels.
Well, when this team steps on the field, it's like a track meet. It seems like every one of these guys wants that ability to hit home plate. It seems like almost every game. They led the league last year in runs scored, and this is a team that has so much team speed and power. That's why they are so successful at plating runs.
And it's fouled away. Hit hard to second. Alonso throws on to first in time to retire the side. No run. Pollard gets a turn here. I'm going to take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown on this pitcher's pitch types that have turned into hits today. For him, top 5 in the league in runs scored a year ago. And starts him out here. A swing and a foul off to the right side. Pitch on the way. Swing and a drive, deep left center. And it's going to be Guerrero. And there's the third out. They pick up no runs on one hit and leave a man at second. Texas still ahead. And we've got Guerrero batting. Led the division last year in long ball. First pitch to him. Big breaker on the 0-0 pitch. It's a called strike. Towards the middle, Laurie. That's one down. And a chance now to check out the schedule for Toronto. This Texas series ends tonight. They'll have tomorrow off. There's another stop on the road. The Orioles at Oriole Park. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Following that, they kick off a home series with the White Sox. And we're going to see Harang here. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. And he starts him out. Curveball just misses 1-0. So far, an 0 for 1 against Delgado.
Well, that curve did him in the last time. You got to believe he's going to look to swing early in the count because he didn't look like he could handle that pitch at all.
Yeah, and right now you can tell he's having trouble seeing that pitch. So if I'm on the hill, I go to it as soon as I get 2 strikes on him.
One pitch. Solid contact made, but that foul ball up in the air is going to be off on the right side. Here's the pitch. Change up, tough to lay off, but it's 2-2. And here's a quick summary of how this guy's mixing up his pitches. How's he doing?
I think he's throwing that curveball just a little bit too much. I think he needs to mix things up a little bit more to make that pitch more effective.
You know, I understand kind of mixing up your pitches here and there, but when you do that, you need to use your best pitch. His four-seam fastball is his best pitch, and for whatever reason, it hasn't been part of the plan.
This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. He's trying for second. Now heading to third base. And safe at third with plenty of time.
Well, he shoots this one out towards the wall, and he's thinking triple all the way. No hesitation running the bases. He cuts them perfectly. And with one out, let's see how they're going to pitch to the next guy.
Browning is the batter. What a start he's had. He got a dinger earlier off Delgado.
You know, Gary, that home run came on a slider. I'm not sure he's going to see that pitch this time up.
But there's only one run, but you know he's thinking about that solo shot, and I'll be curious to see if he goes back to that pitch again.
The pitch. Swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
And he swings and hits this one foul. Foul! Oh! Fastball is a waste pitch that time, 1-2.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
Hit on the ground over to shortstop. One.
Let's take a look where the Texas Rangers ended up rank-wise last year in the American League. Third in doubles, third most in hits, and this offense showed up in the top 5 in the league in batting average, really pointing to the depth and quality of their hitters. A very, very deep lineup with quality at bats.
And he was the league leader in runs scored last year. One out, runner on at first. He's running for second. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Over to second for one. And two. They got both of them that time.
He's bringing it today. He's got control of every one of his pitches, keeping the hitters off balance.
Huller at the plate. He's at bats. How's he starting him? Let's take a look.
You throw strike one, you get out. You tell pitchers that. But now they get a chance to see it. He's retired 9 batters after going 0-1 in the count-up.
Berra will be the new pitcher. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball towards second. Laurie. And that's in plenty of time for the out. Alonso up now. Doubled at his last appearance. First pitch on the way. Smash towards the middle. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact.
Well, he did his job right there, getting on base. Now with one out, let's see if they can move him around and get him in scoring position.
And in the batter's box, Fedorfia. Last time up, he drove in a run with a sac fly. Swings at that first delivery. Curveball by him, 1-1.
Well, they're getting blown out in this one, so they need to get out of this inning quickly without giving up any runs. And, you know, with one out, they can get a double play.
Swing popped up way up there over near second. And it's going to be to Jesus. 2 away. And we've got Guerrero batting. 0 for 3 to this point. 2 outs and a man on first. Here it comes. Starts him off with one at the knees for a strike.
He has great fight on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter. Gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
Curveball taken for a strike. The count's 0-2. That's hit foul by Guerrero. Change up. Thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, that pitch right there, that change up away, if a guy's looking for it, that's a great pitch to be able to hit the other way with some power.
Curveball. Ooh, where did that miss? 2-2. Here's a swing and a line drive. And they get the force at second that time. That'll do it. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Texas 5, Toronto nothing. Big Bats ready to make an appearance. Epps settles in. Steve, how about the arm today? How's he performing?
No, Gary, I mean, listen, he says, you know what? I trust my guys behind me, but
Swings, hits this one. Going to be fielded by Denorfia. One away.
well, he's pitching with a lot of confidence out there right now and been very efficient with his stuff. A hard guy to beat when he's locked in, and he's clearly locked in today.
Yes, settling in. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. There's a ball. Hit well. Deep into center field. Way back. And gone. A home run, and the shutout is finally broken.
Well, the shutout broken up right there, but I tell you what, no shame in the performance he's given in this one. He's been outstanding. Well, Toronto's showing a little bit of production right here, but it's going to take a whole lot more than this to come all the way back.
Here's the first one. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And that's through a base hit.
Well, anytime you have 2 hits in a game, it will build confidence, and he's carrying it over into this game.
And here we've got Coleman to hit. Utilizing the strike zone. Always key to a successful day on the mound. Let's have a look at how this pitcher has mixed his location so far.
His command and control have been solid. Not perfect, but the great pitching coaches will all agree that when you can mix locations along with pitch types.
Oh, and he takes off for second. Off for second. So fiery. Well, they chip away, grabbing an important run with that solo. And we're going to see Harang here. He's going to get these started off for us here after the 7th inning stretch. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. There's a ground ball, and it gets through. 2 for 4 ball game. And he's in there. Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it. Well, a quick look back to last year's numbers. Brett Laurie, 3rd in batting average with runners in scoring position, 6th in triples, and of course, he got his base hits. He was ranked in the top 10 in hits in the league, getting the job.
A swing line to left center. That gets down. The tying run coming up.
Clearly, he's starting to wear down out there. 3 straight hits against him. He doesn't have the velocity or the bite on his pitches that he had earlier in the game.
Yep, is the batter. Last time up, flew out. Swing, hot shot, and that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on. And Laurie crosses the plate. Leave a pitch over the center of the plate like that, you're going to pay for it.
No doubt about it. Big leaguers take advantage of those kinds of mistakes.
Yes, in the batter's box. Not a lot of time left, not a lot of outs to work with. Focus here on every at-bat.
Now, Gary, you know what? They're chipping away at this lead, and just in time, too. They don't have too many options.
Here's a swing and a ball hit high into the air, deep into right field. Goodbye, home run, and Toronto takes the lead. They trail by 2 runs, a 3-run shot.
Blue Jays offense getting it done right now. They take the lead, getting the big hits that they want, Gary.
The first pitch. Swing sends this one on a line to right center. And there's another one. They really are stringing these hits out. Here's a look at the teams that drummed up the extra base hits last year, our State Farm leaderboard. Number 1, the Blue Jays. White Sox in second. In third, the Yankees. Fourth, the Red Sox. And at number 5, it's the Angels.
Well, Gary, this is not a team you're going to look at and say, okay, they're going to choke up and try to hit the ball the other way. These guys try to hit the ball in the gap or over the wall, and most of the time they do that because last year they were the best in the league at hitting for extra base hits. And I tell you what, you look at these guys swing the bat, they're going to try to lead the league again this year.
And doing the pitching, it'll be Neftali Feliz. The Rangers bring him in to relieve. And he's running on the move for third. And he struck him out. The side is finally retired. They strike 5 times and now back in front. The Blue Jays gaining the upper hand. Just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. It's going to be Corcoran now. He homered back in the third. Swings and misses the slider, 0-1.
Well, you go to the 8th inning right here, and obviously the game's getting much shorter here. 2 innings left in this one, and you got the 1-run lead, but you have to go out there and try to get something going and force them to put the ball in play. Do not give free passes. Do not let them get on base easily.
Good sinker that time, but it's ruled a ball, 1-2.
That's a good spot to miss with that thing, just off the corner.
And this is bounced foul to the left side. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled away. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 1 out.
Well, the velocity getting up to about 89 miles per hour, but pretty straight pitch right there. The pitch is too close to take, but you've got to try to make contact with it. Swings right through it, strike 3.
Coronado is the batter. 0 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch. Oh, that runs inside. That got him.
Well, they set up inside, but he threw it a little too far inside. Take your base.
Huller in the box now. 0 for 2 thus far. Huller at the plate. And here's the first one. He swings, hits a ball to right field. Out number 2. Alonso has a turn in the box. Base hit his last time. 2 for 3 thus far. A runner on first with 2 outs. The pitch. Ball. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0. The 1-0 now. And he looks at a slider that's in there. 1-1. He swings and nails a liner, and he's on. That's the go-ahead run.
Well, he's having a heck of a day so far. Just third of the game in this one. They just can't seem to find an answer for him.
With 2 runners on base and a chance for a big inning, they're going to the pinch hitter, trying to see if they can't generate some offense this inning. If you're at good speed at second base right here, the pitcher is going to have to make him come to a stop because he's itching to get to third base.
And here's a swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2.
Well, they're a strike away right now from getting out of this jam and holding on to the lead.
Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. They pick up no runs on a hit, and they leave 2 on. Toronto not letting this lead go. We're going to look at that leadoff hitter due up here in the inning. It's going to be DeJesus. Swing and a line drive. That one's taken care of.
There's no justice in this game. When you hit it that hard, you should get a base hit, but he hit it right at the shortstop, and unfortunately, he's back to the dugout.
Bullen up now. Swung on and a grounder to first. And he steps on first. That's the second out. Collier batting now. He doubled and scored in his last trip to the plate. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
He went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
He waves at that fastball, couldn't get to it. 1-1. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down.
Well, you want late inning fireworks. We've got it right here.
Trying to make that great comeback here in the bottom half of the last inning. He represents the potential tying run.
Now, bottom of the ninth, 2 guys, mano a mano. Who's going to win?
Bottom half of the ninth now, 1-0 count.
Well, coming down to the wire right here, it's do or die time. You need base runners. Get somebody on. If you get the leadoff man on, it allows you to move him up with a bunt. To sacrifice bunt, you can get him on, get him over, and get him in. This is a critical situation.
And Guerrero watches that one outside.
Well, that's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. If they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing the other way and do some damage.
Called strike that time and a full 3-2 count.
Well, the hitter must have thought that was either going to go too far out of the zone or too high. He takes the pitch, but it's a strike.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground. DeJesus one away.
Went out here in the ninth inning, and obviously in a situation where you're looking for outs, and you can't allow somebody to score, but if you can get an out, do what you need to get it.
And we're going to see Harang here. Trying to get here, just 1 for 3 thus. And they've decided to make a defensive change.
Gary, I think you're losing a little something here. I don't think this guy's nearly as sound defensively as the old inflation. So interesting move.
And it was a ball, 1-0.
Well, that pitch just took off right there.
Ground ball to short. He dives. He's up with it. Throw will pull him off the bag. He is safe at first. And it looks as if he's really favoring that foot, maybe even the ankle. I don't think he's going to be able to stay in. Alone. been brought in now, and hopefully he won't get hurt.
This is why you have a 25-man roster. You're going to have injuries. The guys have to step in and get the job done behind them.
Browning up at the plate. He homered earlier in the ballgame.
A couple of productive at bats so far in this one, despite the fact they're losing. His base hit, driving in run carry, then the home run as well. So he has swung the bat and done some damage.
Got a cut on that inside pitch, but he misses 0-1. Change-up swung on and missed. That'll be out number 2.
K-Cam registers 87 miles per hour with very little break.
Nice pitch on the inside corner. That gets him fishing a little bit.
Well, he wanted that one. You could see it in his body language. He just got outdueled by the pitcher on that one.
Mesoraco at the plate. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. 2 outs and a man on first. And the first pitch. First pitch inside with a fastball. Ball 1. Runs that one too far inside. Goes to 2-0. Here's the pitch. Back door curve misses right there. 3-0. Comes set. 3-0 pitch. And that one is a fly ball. This could do it. And you just saw it, folks. That's going to be the last play of this game.
Toronto comes away with the win, Gary. They did what they needed to do to pull this one out and have to be feeling pretty good about the way they played today.
Now we're going to award our player of the game.
Well, anytime you hit a home run in a game, it's a big deal. But when you hit 2 home runs to help your team to a victory, that is one of the best days you can ever have. And a performance like this feels really good.
And they come into hostile territory, Steve, and take this one by 1 run.
Well, both teams had a chance to win it. Goes down to the very end, but the visiting club outplayed them.
Well, for Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon.